Hey, good morning, Lucille Umbarger, the Wolf Pack. How are you doing? I'm super happy to see you. This is one of my favorite times of every year. One, in assembly, always one of my favorite things to do to get the pack together and celebrate each other. And two, we're going to talk about one of our school core values, which is a piece of the Wolf Pact. Last month we did kind. This month we did safe. And so many of you have given us some amazing examples of safe. I couldn't be prouder of our school during this time, whether you've been in the hybrid model a little bit and now unfortunately you're back home, or whether you've been in the home-based model the whole time and you are just plugging and striving away at continuing great learning. This month we're going to honor safe. And if you remember from our Wolf Pact, we have 4 core values at the Lucille Umbarger School. We did kind last month, right? So kind was the focus of the October assembly. This month, it is safe, all the way at the bottom, seguro. We did kind, amable. Now we're doing safe, seguro. Yet to come this school year, we still have responsible, responsable, and we also have engaged, involucrarse to come. But for this month, we're going to focus on safe. And usually right here, what I would do is I would give a little like inside of KJ's mind thinking for what safety is and what safety isn't. But we have this amazing group of second grade experts that told me, hey, we really understand what safety is and we want to share with you, Wolfpack, they want to share with you what safety is all about. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Wold's second grade home-based squad, our little wolves, and they're going to tell you a little bit about being safe.
Be careful going up and down the stairs. Never jump out a window. Never stand on a chair.
Hi, my name is Adam Rose, and I am in second grade, Miss Wold's class. These are the safety tips. No running in school. Get sleep at night. Wash your hands. No kicking the ball into the street. Wear a helmet. Swimming lessons. Don't swim alone. Bye. My safety tip is don't put a blanket on your head, over your head, or else you might trip and break a bone.
The safety tip I chose was always go the speed limit because you want to avoid an accident to keep others safe, and it's the law.
The safety tip I want to share is follow instructions.
I am recording my safety tips, and some of my safety tips are: 1, always being nice. Safety tip number 2, always pay attention to anything, whoever's talking to you. It doesn't matter who, just listen and always pay attention to people and be nice and actually react with them. So I done 4 safety tips. I hope you have a great week.
Never run inside the house. Never kick right next to glass. Never leave the refrigerator open.
For safety tips, you should stay home, wash your hands, wear a mask, and use hand sanitizer. Bye.
Safety tip number 99 is never ever play with knives. Never play with fire. Don't stand in a chair with wheels. Don't run on wet surfaces. These are my safety tips.
I think a safety tip we could do is don't get not get cough. That's not it. Not get too close to the file because something could burn your hand. Yeah. Here's a fact about files. Heat rises up. Yeah. So, bye.
My 3 safety tips are when you go into a store and you get lost, ask the person that works there and you can find your mom. And always look both ways before crossing the street. And you want to wear a mask when you go to places.
LU, can you believe how awesome that was? 2nd grade experts. Mrs. Wold, please, 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 on behalf of our entire school, thank your students for now helping us better understand what safety is and how they can be safe at home and at school and in a lot of different situations. Oh, man, that was unbelievable. And that is what LU is all about. Our youngsters explaining our core values. Mwah! Perfect. All right. Now, friends, along with that, we are all about honoring the people that make LU hum and tick and pop and zing and all those things. And so we have monthly, what we like to call our Tireless Staffalty of the Month Award. Last month, you might remember that our kitchen staff, who are our inaugural winners for this school year, they passed the Tireless Staffalty Award, which is a tire, you can see it right here in the pictures, onto our school's custodian, Ms. Tammy Cartwright. Tammy, again, congratulations. There is no doubt that you make this place better every single day by being in it. So this is kind of an awkward month, right? Because we have Thanksgiving in the middle of it. But Ms. Cartwright, when I asked her to start thinking about, okay, it's time to start passing along the tire, could you choose someone in our school? And again, it's open to any faculty member in our school that you think is deserving of our Tireless Staffalty of the Month Award. She had no problem with her honoree. Her honoree for all of the hard work that she is doing during our home-based time in school and with students in the hybrid model is our school's nurse, Miss Robin Nylander. Robin, we could not be more proud of how hard you work for not even just Lucille Umbarger, how hard you work for your family, how hard you work for our entire school, how hard you work for our school's community, and how hard you work for our district and our city here in Burlington. You are just the most amazing school nurse that we have ever been blessed to have. And we know that you have had a difficult job starting on about March 16th of last year, not only trying to predict what was going to happen in the COVID world and how to keep our families ultimately really, really safe, but also you have to be a school nurse too, right? Like your job doesn't just go away because of this pandemic. And so because you have done both of those things so amazingly, on behalf of Ms. Tammy Cartwright, our school's custodian, I am blessed to announce that you are the November SAFE, Tireless Faculty of the Month Award winner from the Lucille Umbarger School. Congratulations to Mrs. Robin Nylander, our school nurse. And we give her a round of applause, no matter where you are in the universe as you are watching this assembly. Congratulations. Now, keep it on the celebration of what is safety and how are we seeing in our school. Here are some teachers that I asked to point out some students that they have who are doing safe things in their classroom.
Hi, this is Mrs. Reese in 6th grade, and I've been asked to nominate 2 students for being safe in our classroom. And safe can be a hard thing to know what it looks like, especially right now when we're not actually in the room. But what I thought about were kids that are making us feel safe as far as distance learning and feeling safe to share in Zooms. So a student that I find that is really great at making us feel safe to share in Zoom is Cooper Winch. Cooper is always smiling and nodding along and participating in Zooms. And sometimes he'll even change his background to be something on topic, but still kind of silly. And we all really enjoy having him there, and it makes us feel more comfortable sharing. So thank you, Cooper, for making us feel safe to share in our Zooms. Another person that I feel is working hard to keep us all feeling safe and confident during this time of distance ed is Annalie Ballinger. Annalie is on our Zoom. She has her camera on. She's also asking a lot of questions. She is always clarifying. She is always digging for more information. And by doing that, yes, she's getting answers for herself, but these are also answers that are then coming to other students that are probably struggling with the same questions. So thank you, Annalie, for making us feel safe to ask questions and to understand how things are going and feel confident in the procedure. But also thank you, Cooper, for helping us have fun and feel safe enough to share in our Zooms. And thank you for all the hard work you've been doing.
Buenos dias, Lobos. How's everybody doing today? I am Mr. Ruiz. I'm the new dual language social studies teacher here at LU, and I'm very excited and proud to be working with all of you. And so today I actually have a special shout out to 2 students who have been doing a phenomenal job in my classroom despite all the learning challenges that are going on. They are doing an awesome job. So first student that I'm going to give a shout out to is Camila Palacios. You are doing an awesome job in my classroom. It is a pleasure to have you in there because every time you come to class on time, you turn on your screen, you wave at me and say hello, you say hello to your classmates. So I love that you create such a safe learning environment for everybody. And then I love that you are always there to offer any help to students who are struggling with material, and that you always participate in class discussions. So Camila, you're doing an awesome job. Keep up the good work. And so I just want to give a special shout out to you. So good job. My next student who I'm going to give a special shout out to is an 8th grader who is new to the school. She actually came from Virginia and moved all the way to Washington. So she went from the East Coast to the West Coast. And she's now with us, and her name is Sahara Jim. She is doing an awesome job in the school. So even though being a new student and having these virtual learning challenges, she is doing a phenomenal job in the classroom. She's always asking questions when she doesn't understand anything. She always turns on her screen. She always waves hello, says hi to her classmates. She's always very respectful, and she's always there to also help her other classmates. Despite being new to the school, she's willing to make new friends and offer help to those students who are struggling. So Sahara, I just want to say keep up the good work, and I love having you in my classroom. So special shout out to those 2 students who are doing an awesome job in the classroom. And I will see you again next time.
Hey, congratulations to all of our students in Mrs. Reese and in the 6th grade band. And congratulations to our 7th and 8th grade students, Mr. Ruiz, or Senor Ruiz, as it were, since he is a bilingual teacher in our social studies department. Congratulations to all those students as well. Hey, LU, you might remember that we have these things called positive tickets, and you could earn those throughout the course of any school day, any school week, any school month. And you would get them placed into a fish tank last year. This year, we haven't been putting them in a fish tank. We've just been putting them in a jar in my office. But we still want to honor those faculty members who are using their positive tickets. And so we have a couple of special guests who are going to announce our positivity ticket winner for the month of November.
Hi, I'm Nurse Robin.
And I'm Blake, and we're pulling the positive ticket for the month of November.
Here we go. The positive ticket for November is Alex in Mrs. Avile's class. You have been engaged and worked very hard at math. Great job, Alex. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, Alex. I'm so proud of you. Great job getting down on some math. Math was always my most difficult subject. I'm so happy that you are doing great at it. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations to your family. I'm going to be reaching out to you soon with a little something special. Ooh. All right, friends, it wouldn't be one of our assemblies if we didn't get to hear from two special guests. So I'm excited at this time to introduce Culture Corner with Ms. Fabi.
Hello everyone, welcome to Culture Corner. This time I'm gonna talk to you about, you guessed it, Thanksgiving. You know the basics. The pilgrims traveled across the ocean to the New World, and after a year of hardships, they celebrated their harvest by having a big party, and they invited the Native Americans. Now, I wanted to know more about it, so I went to the library with my good friend Miss Shipman, and look at all the cool books that she lent me. Some of the fun stuff that I learned about this is that Thanksgiving is celebrated also in Canada, Brazil, Liberia, and all around the world. There are similar celebrations centered around the harvest. And did you know that 1/3 of the people that came on the Mayflower were children? Can you imagine being on a boat for 2 months with no internet and no bathroom? The horror. Now, the pilgrims received the help of two very friendly Native Americans that were bilingual. Their names were Samoset and Squanto. They taught the pilgrims how to hunt and how to work the land around them. They taught them how to plant corn, pumpkin, beans. Some people say that without their help, the pilgrims wouldn't have survived. Now, Thanksgiving became a national celebration thanks to the persistence of a woman named Sarah Hale. Sarah wrote letters for 20 years to the American presidents until finally Abraham Lincoln agreed. Leave it to a woman to organize a party. Another thing I found out is that there is a live museum that is called Plymouth Plantation, where they have a pilgrim village that you can visit, and there's also a Native American site where you can learn how the people lived back then. You can even ask questions. They also have a copy of the Mayflower boat, and you can get on it. I want to go. There's so many more things I can tell you about this, but the thing that I like the most is that this is an opportunity for families to gather and to give thanks about the good things in their lives. I gotta tell you that even with all the crazy things that are going on around the world right now, I have a lot to be thankful for. I hope you do too. I would like to leave you with a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Give thanks for each new the morning and its light, for rest and shelter of the night, for health and food, for love and friends, for everything thy goodness sends. See you next time.
Thank you, Ms. Fabi, for that wonderful information about Thanksgiving. We always appreciate your little knowledge drop on our assemblies. And students and community, I really think it is a great opportunity here to think about, what are you thankful for? What are you grateful for in this year that has been so challenging in connecting with school and connecting with family members outside of your home, and just kind of this digital medium that we are communicating through with. I think there are some moments to be thankful for. I think there are a lot of things to be grateful for. And so I hope you can take a little bit of time to process what those things are. And remember, if we have to devolve into negativity or name calling or being angry about things, maybe we've gone a little bit astray, and we need to stop, take a moment, reflect on those things that we're thankful and grateful for before we move forward. And I think you will have a positive experience as a result of it. Now, thinking about positivity, thinking about things that we're grateful for, I am always super pumped, and I'm always grateful for my friendship with Coach Anderson. And so without further ado, here is another moment of Zen with Mr. A.
2, 1. Okay, LU, I'm here in front of the school. We've been talking about having fun, and that sometimes we plan our fun or what, we try to be creative, And we've been talking about turkeys, and that turkeys need more love. It's not just one day out of the year. It's not Thanksgiving. Turkeys should get our love all year long. So I'm here in front of LU to have a little fun and to promote turkeys, not just on Thanksgiving, but in June, on your birthday. It's all about turkeys. Here we go. More love for turkeys. More love for turkeys. LU, happy Thanksgiving.
LU, it's solid in my head now. Thanks to Mr. A, I'm doing all tofurkey next year for Thanksgiving Day. Whew. That is a very interesting man. If you're going to learn anything from our school, learn about the interesting things that interesting people do at our school. And I think you'll become a more interesting person. And I'll try and say the word interesting one more time as we end our assembly. LU, that's it. That's our safe assembly for the month of November. We made it through the first of our holidays this year, Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope it was restful. I hope it was time well spent with the family that you live with. And I hope that we can move forward for the next 3 weeks with some amazing learning that will take place in the Lucille Umbarger School. We are not going to do a traditional assembly for December. So that means that we will have responsible as our February assembly, because January is a little tight in there too. We might sneak one in January, but definitely our December assembly is going to be a little unique, and it is going to be teacher driven. We also have some special surprises coming out in November from our music department, so stay tuned for them. LU, I hope you are having a great day. I hope you have a great week. Let's finish strong in the year 2020, because the year 2020 has been a year that we have needed to be strong in. I love you. Have a great day. Have a great week. Go LU. Vamos Lobos.